Hey guys, and what is up? So today I wanted to do just a sit down and chat video because honestly today's been exhausting. This entire week has just been very tiring. I think it's because I haven't been feeling too well, like allergies and everything else, and then work, and then it's just like a little too much. But I wanted to get this video up and going and chat with you all about planners. And the reason for that is because the year is gonna end soon. Before you know it, it's gonna be over, and before you know it, we need to have 2022 planners lined up. And I have quite a bit of them to choose from thanks to the Happy Planner. They've been so generous. I'm just moving some things around on my desk so it's not so cluttered. They've been so generous and sent us a lot of planners. If you don't know, I am in the current planner squad with the Happy Planner, and they are so generous and awesome. They give us so many planners and accessories, and so I have quite a bit of them that I can choose from. Not all of these were gifted to me from the Happy Planner. Some of them were bought for myself with my own money, but I need to kind of like deliberate and realize and I guess choose which planners I want to use for 2022. So I wanted to do that with you all, and maybe we can like chat about it. I don't know, because it's gonna be hard. There's just so many of these planners that I really do like and I wish that I could use for 2022, but I'm also trying to stay as true to myself and accepting what planners I am gonna use and what planners I'm not gonna use, so I can also give some to some friends or neighbors or something like that, especially around this time of the year where gifting is just so much more special for the person giving, that I feel like I need to make this decision now before any actual dated planners go to waste. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm excited. The first one that I have here is this really cute planner. I believe it's sold out on the website, so that sucks. This was sent to me from the Happy Planner. This was included in my first squad box, so pretty awesome. It is a very neutral layout. I'm pretty sure I did a flip through of it. You can check it out on my first squad box unboxing, but it is a vertical layout. So this is what it looks like. I'm currently using a vertical lined. So this is something that I'm gonna keep off to the side in case, because vertical layout is what I started with. That is the first ever Happy Planner that I got. So that is what I always go to at one point. Let me apologize for my appearance, you guys, because I look a hot mess. I just got off of work. It is 5:11. I got off at 5 o'clock and I woke up with like still like a sore throat. My voice was scratchy, but I'm excited because we're gonna talk planners. But let me apologize for my appearance. Like I literally like took a shower like during my lunch break and my hair just air dried and it looks like this. So that's what we have going on. We'll wear makeup this weekend. By the way, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go to a pop-up on Sunday and I can't wait to show y'all like behind the scenes of being like a small business owner. Okay, back to planners. But yeah, I started off with a vertical layout and I always at one point go back to a vertical layout. So that is why I want to keep this one stashed away in case I want to jump back into that, or if I don't. Right now what I'm using, it's the lined vertical, which looks like this. Let me remove these papers. It looks like this. And this is a very like functional layout. Like the decorating is kept to like a minimum because there's just a lot of writing going on, and there's times where I do want a little bit more decorations, and the vertical, just the regular vertical layout gives me more, I guess, it allows me to decorate a little bit more than the lined vertical. Okay, so next thing we have going on is this planner right here. This is one of the newer planners that came out during the fall. This was also sent to me from the Happy Planner in my first squad box. and it's a monthly layout. I use this for social media and I am going to keep it the same. So now the one thing that I have noticed that on social media, where I do most of my planning is for YouTube. I don't do a whole lot of planning when it comes to Instagram. I just post kind of when I have to and when I want to, which I probably should plan a little bit better. So I just probably will be more intentional about using this in 2022. So that is for sure a keep. The next planner that I have here is this one. I'm just obsessed with it, you guys. It's just so pretty. It's just so bad that it's also a vertical layout. But I don't see myself using it because of the colors. But I'm going to keep it because I am obsessed with the cover. So, I'm sorry, but that is really the reason why. I don't know, maybe I can like have a purpose for the guts of the planner. I'll decide that at one point, but for now, I just do know that I really do want to keep that because I am in love with the cover, which is so rare for me to say because I am not a person that like loves color, and I'm also not like the biggest fan of villains. I'm more of a Disney person, like Mickey and Minnie, not even like princesses, just Mickey and Minnie, and villains are just, I'm not just the biggest fan. So, but I really do like that planner. The other thing that I have here, I'm like kind of like going through it a little bit, is this one right here. It's so beautiful. If you haven't seen it, oh my god. I'm pretty sure it's sold out on the Happy Planner website because I looked for it and they didn't have it. It was sold out and I had to buy it from Joann's. I got lucky and they had a 40%. No, I think they had a 50% off that weekend. So I got lucky and got this for a really good deal. Now this is also a vertical layout. So it's just the regular vertical layout. But what I am doing with this planner, because I love the dividers. They're just so minimal and neutral and just, it just gives me like all the minimalist vibe. And I shouldn't say it minimalism like in the sense of like the actual lifestyle, but more of the aesthetic of minimal planning. I feel like that's a better way of saying it than, you know, I feel like it's now an aesthetic. It's not, minimal planning is not pen and paper the way you would think it would be. So what I did with this planner, because I love the dividers, I'm basically using the dividers and I put in the inserts from this planner, from this Spoonful of Faith planner. This is the one that's aligned vertical planner. So I basically removed the weeks from the Spoonful of Faith planner and I put it in this planner. And I think this is called the Art Deco planner. And yeah, I just switched them out and that's what I'm going to be using for 2022 as my catch-all. This is like 100% certain. Now, there's like planners like this one, like the Spoonful of Faith. The other one that I really like, the 2022, that if I ever get tired or bored of just the very like simple and minimal look, I'm gonna allow myself to change the dividers from these. So that's basically what I'm doing. I know it's very extra, but think about this being like my catch-all as I want to, if that makes any sense. So like if I want to use a more colorful divider because it's Christmas again, or not Christmas, or like, I don't know, 4th of July or whatever the case may be, there's just like a really pretty divider from another planner I already have in my stash. If I want to use that, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to allow myself to do that. So another thing that I've been doing lately in my current lineup, like this is my catch-all, is that I will put like scrapbook paper on the divider if I'm not like a huge fan of how it looks. And that's something that I'm going to allow myself to do and just not care if I shouldn't say ruin a divider because it's not being ruined, it's just being kind of covered up, if you know what I mean. Okay, so the other planners that I have here that I am also debating on is these two. So this is the undated wellness planner, and this is the dated recovery planner that I got during the fall release. I bought this myself, and I really like it, but I tried using it for I believe it was like a month or so, and I don't know, like I'm a fan of the prompts, and I'm a fan of how it combines, sorry, my chair, how it combines like journaling prompts, and also I'm a fan of like the week section, how it has like you basically rate your mood that day, and it gives you space to write down basically like, you know, maybe like reflect on your day. And I really do like that, but at the same time I felt like I personally want my wellness section to be a place where I can be more creative, because I feel like that's what gives me life. And I've had like a really like deep conversation with my husband about like what makes me happy, and I feel like just being creative makes me happy. And since my catch-all planner is usually very minimal and like it has a very different aesthetic, I want to give my wellness section a place where I want to make it a place where I open it up and it just makes me happy because of the vibrant colors, or because it's just a place where if I want to add a ton of stickers, I can. And I feel like this layout from the recovery layout is just not something that allows me to do that. Now, I can always put in like extra note paper in there and allow myself to maybe do like Bujo spreads or something like that, but I feel like that's up to discussion. We'll definitely decide that, maybe talk about that a little bit better. I'll deliberate about it basically. If you have any ideas, definitely let me know. But then the other planner that I have here is this is the wellness planner that just recently came out. It reminds me, it just gives me like serenity vibes. Like it just gives me peace. It makes me feel like just relaxed. I'm pretty sure I did a flip through. No, I did not. I didn't post it on YouTube. But it's the wellness layout. It is undated. So I feel like this undated planner, if I were to go with this, it would give me the ability to, if I wanted to, 1 week, I can put in the note paper and basically do a Bujo spread for a week and not feel like so guilty about using it continuously, if that makes any sense. So that is the planner that I'm debating on. The only thing that is not, that I'm not convinced about when choosing this wellness planner is that this is more like it's more geared towards someone that is trying to accomplish like fitness goals, and I am trying to get away from that. I haven't really talked about it on here, but I do like have a lot of problems when it comes to my nutrition and like my weight and stuff, and it's very triggering to me when I tell myself I'm gonna diet or whatever. It's just not very healthy for me, and mentally I just don't know if this is something that I should jump into, because it has stuff like movement, nourishment, which is like, you know, in a healthy mindset, you would think nourishment as nourishment and not like dieting, but like, you know, it's not what I think of. Or movement, like you would think of like just getting up like during your break or whatever it is, or yoga or stretches or whatever, and I don't think that way. So I don't want to jump into a planner that may be a little triggering to me or have me feel differently about myself, if that makes any sense, because that is not really my goal at the moment. It's more this, and I love the title of it, which is, it's a recovery planner, you know, and I feel like that is my story for 2022. I just got really quiet because I was thinking my word for 2022, I wanted to choose a focus. And it's very interesting that like I think this is going to be my planner. I think I need to like get past the decorating it and maybe just like make sure that I'm doing it. Maybe I can have like a subsection within my wellness section that is more of my creative side, where I'm able to just do whatever it is that I want. Now, for wellness, again, debating between these two, leaning towards recovery planner. And in combination with that, I really did like this journal that I got from the winter release. It is a recovery journal, so it's fitting to go with the recovery planner. And I just like the prompts that are in it. It's very similar to the recovery planner, I will say that. So I feel like I would need to maybe put it next to the recovery planner and decide if I should maybe I don't use a planner for my wellness section, and I just use like a journal. You know what I mean? So that is something that I'm debating on. So it'd either be a planner with the journal, or it'd either be one of these or just the journal. So that's where I'm at with wellness. The other section in my planner, so these are, I thought that was my husband, but it's my dog. So these are my sections. I have my calendar, which is just like a yearly calendar in there. Have the weekly, which is my catch-all, wellness, finance, and social. So we've already chosen the social media planner, which is just going to stay the same. My finance section, it's honestly, I don't do too well with finance, so that's like a work in progress. I don't even have a budget planner, if I'm being honest. I did try to use the Budget Mom Planner printables inserts, which is the budget by paycheck, I think it's what it's called. But other than that, I'm just not really focusing on that right now. The other section that I do have in my planner is faith. So for faith, I am thinking of just keeping my same planner. This was an 18-month planner that I actually franken planned with another 18-month planner that was gifted to me. So I basically I chose dividers that I liked, and I basically like switched them out. That's all I did. But I'm gonna just stay in the same thing. There's no need to change out of it. Honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of the faith planners that came out in the fall, and I was also not in love with the planners that came out in the winter that were undated. And I feel like an undated planner would just be another excuse for me to not faith plan. So I'm just gonna stay in this, call it a day. It's fine. This is just like a reminder that none of us need a new planner. We can use something we already have, and not to fall into the, what's the word? I forgot the word. The FOMO. So I feel like this is what I need here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The only other section that I have in my planner is what I'm calling my must do. So this right here is just my daily section. I have these inserts from it was a Disney extension pack that came out, like I think it was like last year, I'm pretty sure. And they went on sale, and I bought another set of them. So I have quite a few, but I also kept the daily planner that came in the Papillon planner, and it's undated. So I just kept all of those papers, and if I run out, then I'm gonna just use those. And that's basically it. So the only other planner that I really do love and like so much is this one. This one just came out in the winter release. It is undated, and it's I think they're calling it the Modern Disney, but it is a dashboard layout, and I tried using a dashboard layout, and I just wasn't the biggest fan. Like, I made it work for quite a bit, but I felt like it was not giving me enough space to write all the things that I needed. So that's when I moved into the aligned vertical. But I love this planner. It's just so pretty, so minimal. It kind of reminds me of the look of the Teresa Collins planners, because it has like just pinks and blacks, and then the dividers have like, again, like just pink and black, black and white, and then you have like golds. So it's just a really pretty planner. I'm keeping this one in case I got a text message from my husband, in case I decide to maybe move into this at one point, but I'm not sure. I just know that I'm going to keep it because I really do like it, and at least it's undated. So if I ever decide to move into it, I can use it at any point. But that is, I think, what I have going on. The only other thing that I'm thinking of using is my mini. But I feel like every single time I try to make a mini work, I just always fail. So I'm not going to force that. The other planner that I brought out, let me grab it. The other planner that I did grab, okay, but the other planner that I did bring out that I'm debating on, if I'm being honest, but it's this one. This is my personal size planner. This has a cover from Cloth and Paper. It's a really pretty cover, and the reason why I brought this out again is because I like how compact it is, and that I can just literally close it up, put it in my bag, and go out for like errands, or if I am going to travel or something, I don't have to deal with like taking, this is like a little bit bigger, you know, and this is like a lot smaller. So, you know, and it's just compact. I don't have to worry about it opening or anything like that. I know Happy Planner has covers that are kind of like similar to this style where they do close, but I don't know if, no, they have one that's a zipper, and it just reminds me of the old school binders that we used to have like growing up in school, and I feel like it would be too bulky, and I'm just not the biggest fan. It looks, I don't know, I'm just not a fan. I like this style a lot better. If they carried this type of cover for like the Happy Planner Classic, I would definitely consider buying that. I know Moterm has them, but I know also Moterm covers are a lot more flimsy. They're not like hard like this from Cloth and Paper. So I feel like it's such a bigger space, such a bigger cover, I feel like it would just be too flimsy. It wouldn't actually protect it and actually keep it together like something like this does, because it's on rings and the cover's hard. But if I were to move into this, I were to just basically keep it as another catch-all planner, but keep it more of an on-the-go with like notes, grocery list, just a very functional planner. But this is up for debate. I'm not really sure about it. So I'm basically for on the go and running errands. Okay, you guys, sorry, I had a bit of a malfunction here, but what I was saying is that the planners that I am debating on and using as a like on the go, like a catch-all on the go, are surprising, these three. So this is a pocket-sized planner. I feel like this planner is just like perfection when it comes to like on the go, because look how itty bitty this is. Like, I feel like it's definitely bigger than a micro. Maybe it's not. No, it's definitely bigger than a micro Happy Planner, but this is like perfect when it comes to on the go. At least I think so, because you can use it as a wallet. I have a gift card in here, and I feel like this is a section that you can put in like your debit card or credit card or whatever it is that you need. They also have like little folders that are like pockets that you can put in cash if you need to carry cash. So I feel like this is really good for like just carrying with you when it comes to like maybe like a replacement of a wallet or in combination of a wallet. So this is, well, I almost dropped it. The first one that I'm like considering, also considering this one for the same reason and all the reasons that I just gave, of like this being like such a good compact cover. And I have a few personal size covers. I have like a burnt orange one. I have this one. I have a Louis Vuitton that's not real, but I have that one. I have a Moterm one. So I have like options if I wanted to move into a personal size planner for on the go. And then I also have this one up for debate because although this is on discs and it opens up so easily, I feel like it's something that I can just put like one of the pen straps on it and it'll just stay closed. You know what I mean? So I feel like that is still probably up for debate, and I do keep that planner in the more like minimal aesthetic, and I really do like it. So that is the other one that is up for debate, but as of now, this is where we're at. I know it's a lot to take in, it's a lot of planners, but I'm excited. I feel like, you know, it's just like intense, but at the same time fun, because look, it's just so many of them. Oh shoot. Okay, anyways, before I make a mess here, I am gonna go ahead and end this video here because it's already about to be 6 o'clock and we need to meet up with my husband's parents, and which is why I wanted to record this video right after work. But anyways, oh, there's something on my nose. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to watch more of my videos, please subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye. Actually, tomorrow. Toodles.